Hi there, everybody. I thought I want to talk a little bit about a site that I came across and have been using called Lazyfeed, and I thought the best way to sort of describe it rather than typing it up is to actually just record a very quick screencast. And you can see Lazyfeed here, in behind me, so to speak. And what I've done is, once you register an account with Lazyfeed, you specify a series of topics that are of interest to you. I've got 34 topics. You can see up in the top here where it says View Playlist. There's 34 topics, and when you've got a number of topics that fill the screen or go beyond one page, you get this this feature here called the treadmill, and you can see that my treadmill is on. And what ends up happening is, as you're watching the screen, you can see that it's saying one update, one update. Anything in yellow has had updates, and items that are either at the bottom of the screen or perhaps below the fold of the screen, as they get updates, they will be shuffled up to the top. So we'll see if that happens as we end up chatting. I find this particularly useful. I mean, you can keep it open on a separate tab and then go to that. I think if you have two screens, I know that a number of people they'll often have two screens, their laptop monitor plugged into a larger screen. I know that I've got that when I work here in my home office. And you can then keep Lazyfeed up on one side to be able to glance at when you want. The other thing I did yesterday was just using my PS3. I went to this page and brought it up on my large screen, my big screen TV. And then you've got this sort of cycling, scrolling set of news feeds that are there, sort of almost like a screensaver, or it's quite interesting way to use the use Lazyfeed. So I thought I'd share this with you. Of course, I can add a topic. So let's say I click here, add topic, and let me pick something of interest to myself. Let's pick streaming. Oh, let's just pick the word movies. Movies. I can, of course, preview that and see what kind of results come up. And if I say, you know what, I like that, I simply click add. And when I close that, you'll see here it says that's been added. Now you can see up top that Mr. Lazy loves to watch movie trailers. Do you? And if you say yes, it'll add another box. At this point, I'll say no. And you can see that it's got a little added label here. Just when you see that anything has been updated, so for instance down here, there's been updates. Here, there's been updates. Anywhere where it's in yellow, once you hover over that, it changes. If I click on an item, it does bring up this sort of in-browser, sub-browser that gives me the various items that I'm looking at. So now you're sort of looking at all the items within this feed. You can go to those, of course. You can see all the things that have been tagged, related items, and close that. If you add something and then you decide you don't want it, just simply hover over that, and you'll see there's a small trash can in the top corner. You just click it. It's asking if you want to delete this category. I'll say yes, and off it goes, and it reshuffles. This is constantly reshuffling based on items that are coming into the various news feeds, the various search. You can see here's another couple of items under PS3 and Twitter. So all in all, very neat tool. I encourage you to take a look at it. That's Lazyfeed, and I hope you enjoyed this this brief recording.